should we sing happy birthday?
No, I don't. I think we can save that for not on YouTube.
I think everybody wants to hear you sing happy birthday to Wyatt.
Yeah.
It's taken many times with me a tumbling. I know this garden's where I wanna grow. My life was like a seed of inhibition, but now I feel like a flower in the sun. All's been stripped away, I know for certain, that the life I wanna live has just begun. My darling, I have dreamed of you forever. I can't escape the truth of what I know. It's taken many times of me a tumbling to know this garden's where I wanna grow.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to Stivers Homestead. I'm Zach. My wife Jen will be here in a minute. She had to run to town for something real quick, but I want to show you all a couple things that some people had been asking. So, first question that I've been getting is, check on the male goats, how are they doing? And two, how quickly did I think that they were gonna clear out this area? So I wanted to show you all what they've done since Saturday. So I think it was this past Saturday once they got put in here, and as you can see, it is 100% different. You can basically see everything now, which is awesome. They have really done some really hard work up in here, for sure. So their transition's going well. They still aren't the happiest in the world about it, but they are doing some major work on this greenery in here, which is absolutely amazing. So super happy about that. Honestly, with this rate, we'll probably just keep moving them down the line as they clear everything out. Charlie hasn't had any issues with horseflies recently, which has been nice. There's a few normal flies, but that's fine. They're not bad biters. It's just your normal horseflies. Not as comfortable, but at least they're not biting the fire out of him, and it's not all over him. But they are doing great and loving life. So another thing I wanted to show you all with this fence, I never had this issue on the other one because we haven't moved it. However, I noticed yesterday that they were getting close to the fence and actually touching it, and they weren't getting any kind of shock. Well, I came and tested it, and I only had about 2.5 power, which is pretty much nothing. It's the lowest level up. And so I was doing some investigating, and what I found out was, down here on these bottom posts, you see that bottom little hoop? Well, what happened was they fell down underneath the white plastic and were laying on the metal post. So when that was happening, and it happened during the move from this side to, from the other side to this side, see, it just got him. He did not like it, but that's what happens when you get a little too close to the fence. Thank you for running back and not running through, appreciate it, brother. But what that was doing, it was grounding it out. And so it wasn't giving us the full power that we needed or that we should be getting out of this. So if you move these around, check for that. So they don't have them on every single post, as you can see there. It's mainly on your end post, and some just kind of randomly throughout that actually have the circle links if they don't continue. So if you have the Premier One fence and you move it around and you put it up and you're like, everything's fine, why would I not have power? Check that. That's probably going to be your first indicator on what's happening. Or also, one thing I noticed, the wire actually got caught underneath a couple of the posts, so when I put them down into the ground, it was actually underneath here. So that was grounded out as well. But we have full power now. They're happy, I'm happy, Mama's happy, and we are good to go up in the male goat pen. And they're clearing it out quick. So that was less than a week. And we can already see through it, and it was tall. It looked like this over here. Good job, fellas. Alright, so now that the goats are good, we were able to show them. Our other animals are doing great. The chickens are laying eggs, the guineas are laying eggs, which is really cool. We did have one egg that was without a shell this morning, but that's normal for first time layers. They just started maybe a week ago or so. So we don't have any issues there. They're getting plenty of grit that's gonna solve that up real fast. Other thing I wanted to show you all was our harvest we got today. Look at all of those tomatoes. So there's tomatoes and there's jalapenos in this one. I'd already harvested all the zucchini and squash earlier. But these white cherries are so good. Man, they're quickly our favorite. All kinds of Romas in here, and I picked most of them a little bit before they were perfectly ripe. Just because if you saw in our garden walk, we had a caterpillar. And we don't have too much of a bug issue, but he got a hold of that one. And that's one of our black brandy wines. So I didn't want that to happen again until we could figure out the problem. We had a lot that were very close to be ate up. So I pulled a lot of them. They were close. We'll just let them finish ripening on the counter until I know that the caterpillar issue is gone. But we are getting these white cherries, so many a day. And I mean, they're just absolutely delicious. We also got some jalapenos, and they are the freshest tasting things I've ever had. They're so good. It's just so crazy from store-bought to grown in your own garden, the difference in flavor. The juiciness is the first key that you'll ever see, is they're just not dry. They're very juicy vegetables, and they're crisper, and like these are not very hot, which we were hoping for. We're not big fans of overly hot peppers, but we love peppers. So I love it. This was a very good harvest today. We'll probably give some of these tomatoes out. This is another brandy wine that was close. It was blushing pretty well, so we went ahead and picked it off. Some of these will go away, but it's almost canning season, folks. And I am pumped about it. I love when Jen starts canning all the tomatoes. There's really just nothing better. All right, so I think Jen's back, so let's have her join us. Oh, there she is.
Snuck up on you?
Snuck up on me. Oh, goodness. Sorry, I had a little fun with that.
It's hot.
It is warm.
It's hot.
So the goats are good. Harvest is being awesome. That jalapeno ended up sneaking up on me. I told you I wasn't very hot, but it was. Got into the seeds. It's one thing about jalapenos. If you don't want them too hot and say you're making them stuffed or whatever it is, if you can get every seed out, you're not in too bad a shape. Them seeds hold a whole lot of punch.
They're good though. I tried one. They're pretty good.
Yeah, you didn't get to the seeds. Mine was good too, but it was hot. It gave me a heartburn. I'm getting old. Speaking of heartburn.
As we've mentioned, I think on our lives for the past few weeks, Wyatt's birthday is tomorrow. He's going to be the big 6.
It'll be today.
Yeah, the video when you're seeing this, it'll be today. So this whole kind of channel is not only for you all and for all of, you know, the YouTube world, but it's also for our kids. So I just wanted to take a few minutes and talk about him and how he came into this world and give him a little birthday video so that when he's older and even, you know, today he can see it and love it, and then when he gets older he can go back and watch it, and I think that'll just be a really cool little thing. So little Wyatt Tyler Stivers was born on July 13th. Nope. Redo.
No, we're not redoing it. That's staying in. She said her son's birthday. Why?
July
when you watch his back.
2013. 2013.
It was the dyslexia kicking.
Yeah, it was. So he was born on 7/11. He was our little lucky baby. His due date was actually July 28th, but he was born on the 11th.
He was born on 7/11, and I remember we went back to the room for the C-section at 7/11.
Yeah.
That was really
and
cool.
Then he was actually born at 7:36.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of neat.
Yeah. And you know what the sad thing is? We don't know those numbers for Raylan.
Nope.
Second child.
Second child
Bless her
syndrome.
heart.
I know she was born on September 14th, not September 23rd, as Jen might say.
Yep. That was her due date, actually. But anyway.
I know.
So Wyatt was born by C-section. I was 23 and you were 23. You were about to turn 24.
Yeah. My birthday's 6 days later.
Yeah.
It's July 17th, so
Yeah.
it was quite the birthday present that I got.
It was. So we were kids. We were just little kids. We didn't have a clue what it was to be a parent or to even be married or...
We weren't married. No, we weren't married.
Yeah, we were.
When he was born. We weren't married when we got pregnant.
Okay.
Living on that information. We've talked about it before.
Yeah, so that was interesting. We had to grow up really quick. And we did, but we also didn't. It took us quite a while. I know it took me quite a while. You pretty much jumped right into it. You did pretty good, but it took me a while to grow up. I was a young mom, very young mom. I didn't have much patience or wisdom or knowledge. I did learn a lot from my mom and your mom and other people that helped out, but we were young. We were just kids.
Yeah.
So,
well, and that's more of just your attitude in general, but when it comes to taking care of the child and knowing what to do, I think I had mentioned before on my dad video, it's like you just know. Like it's just something about you, you know the decision to make without second guessing yourself once you've had that first child, and WYATT did that for us.
Yeah, that is true. But it was fun. Now we lived in a little bitty duplex. It was just the three of us with our dogs, and we just grew up alongside of each other, and it was really neat. And he used to be really, really wild. Yeah. He was a wild baby, and he was a wild toddler. He didn't start walking though till he was like 2 weeks past the age of 1. He didn't get any teeth till he was 1. He's always kind of been late bloomer in that, but all his milestones he hit early, like with first words and crawling and stuff like that. But I forgot where I was going with that.
He was more of the smart one rather than the get physical quick.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
He's still that way. He's very into learning how things work before he does it and figuring things out before he jumps right in.
Yeah.
If he comes up to a group of kids he doesn't know, he'll watch for a little bit before he gets involved. He's
Raylan's the complete opposite.
Right,
she'll run right into the center of the people. He'll watch and see who's good, who's not so good. Should I go in that group? Should I not go in that group?
Yeah. I think my favorite thing about WYATT is his love for animals, and if you watch him when there is a new animal around, they will automatically come to him because they sense his gentle spirit, and he's just so gentle with them. The way he pets them and touches them and talks to them, that's my favorite. I think he's gonna grow up and have something to do with animals because he's just so good with them. But he loves superheroes and
I'm trying to think of my favorite
Nerf guns. He loves ninja type stuff and karate.
My favorite thing about WYATT is for sure his love of being at home.
Yeah.
Me and him are soulmates when it comes to just staying at home and finding stuff to do here.
Yeah.
I know that sounds silly, but he really does love it. He would rather be here at home doing something than having to go somewhere and do something.
He would. He's a homebody. He loves to be home where he's comfortable and do whatever he wants, however he wants to.
Yeah, he's just the sweetest and the most loving child I think we've ever met. Well,
he really is.
He's our child, so obviously we're gonna say that, but he really is super loving and caring over quickness and I don't know, the opposite of that. Should we sing happy birthday?
No, I don't. I think we could save that for not on YouTube.
I think everybody wants to hear you sing happy birthday to WYATT.
No.
Come on.
No. So anyways, we mainly just wanted to tell him happy birthday and give him a little glimpse. He has seen videos of when he was born, so that was really neat. We saved all that, and he loves watching it. He loves watching himself come into the world, and thankfully we still have clips and stuff on Facebook that we can show him of his first steps and stuff like that. But
so all of you all do us a favor and wish him a happy birthday below in the comments, because he loves that. He loves checking out the comments. He's more of a YouTuber than we are, if that makes sense. He loves YouTube. He wants his own channel. That's what he wants for his birthday, is his own channel.
Yep.
So maybe me and him will do it, well, all of us do a family thing where it's more of just about playing games and stuff with the kids, and let him have his own channel because he is dying to have one, but we'll see. He's 6 years old. I mean, come on.
Yeah. So tell him happy birthday in the comments. Pray for us because our firstborn is now 6 years old, and
crazy. He's
no longer a baby. And they tell you all the time that babies don't keep, but they really don't. Today I've thought about, they always tell parents that there's always that last time that you'll do something with your kid, like last time you change their diaper, or last time you'll rock them, or hold their hand, or even pick them up, and I can't even pick them up anymore. I feel like
it strains me to do so.
Yeah, I feel like it was last year was like the last time I like carried him into Walmart or something because he was asleep, but now I can't do that.
Well, this year we didn't even realize it was gonna be, we've graduated out of floaties.
Yeah.
In the pool.
Yeah,
I mean,
he doesn't even wear his floaties anymore.
he can touch
swim.
the bottom, his head's above, he can swim like a fish, and
Yeah.
it's like, okay, well,
wild.
we succeeded in the water area with
Yeah.
this child because he's
Yeah, he
got it
loves
down.
the water.
But it's just one of those things like you're like, oh, he's our baby, he's gotta have his floaties on. No, he can just get in the pool.
Yep.
With supervision.
That's right. Yep, so he's getting old and getting bigger, but he's still our baby. Wyatt, you're still our baby, and we love you.
That's right.
We hope that you had a good official birthday, and we hope that your Chuck E. Cheese birthday this weekend is the best ever.
Absolutely. Mommy and Daddy love you. Everybody that's watching this loves you too, little man. And they'll let you know in the comments. So if you want to go down there and look and see all the people that love Mr. WYATT Tyler Stivers, you'll see it down there.
Tell him happy birthday and give him a thumbs up. He loves those thumbs up.
Yes,
he looks
does.
for them.
He wants to know how many we get
He
per video.
does.
Her and I will look at it for a little while and then kind of see what it is. Like him every hour after we post a video. How many we got now?
Yep.
He's silly. All right, well, thank you all for stopping by today. Got to see the goats, got to see how much they've cleared out. You got to learn a little bit about Premier One maintenance. If you're having the issues that we came across, you got to see the killer tomato harvest that we had. And then you got to hear the sweet stories of WYATT Stivers. That's big birthday today.
Yeah.
The big 6. Well, we turned the big 3-0 this year.
Yep.
Mine's in 6 days
Yep.
when I turned 30, but it's just another number, right?
That's right.
But my body's starting to feel it, so I feel like there's milestones for a reason. All right, enough yammering.
Yep.
All right, until the next one.
We love y'all.
Bye, y'all.